Let me ask you a question. Have you ever walked into a room and realized nobody noticed you? Not because you did something wrong, not because you weren't competent, but because you blended in so well, you disappeared. That's happening to a lot of men. Good men, capable men, men with character. But they've confused humility with neglect. They'll spend hours researching the best truck, the best phone, the best grill, and then roll into the world dressed like they grabbed whatever was closest to the bed. And then they're shocked when people underestimate them. Now listen, this isn't about vanity. This isn't about flexing. This isn't about chasing trends. This is about presence. Because whether you like it or not, the world responds to how a man presents himself. And a man who doesn't take himself seriously shouldn't be surprised when others don't either.
A man's presence is felt before his words are heard.
Let's clear something up. Style is not about impressing people. Style is about communicating intention. Before you speak, your clothes have already spoken for you. They've answered questions like, is this man disciplined? Is he prepared? Is he serious? And here's the funny part. Men act like clothing is neutral. It's not. There's no such thing as, I don't care what I wear. There's only, this is what I decided without thinking. And that decision still sends a message. Masculine style isn't loud. It's restrained. It doesn't scream for attention. It quietly commands respect. A man with style isn't trying to be seen. He's ready to be trusted.
Restraint is louder than display.
Scripture actually understands this better than modern culture. In Genesis 41, Joseph is pulled from prison to stand before Pharaoh. But before he steps into leadership, the Bible makes a point to tell us something important. Joseph changes his garments. Now think about that. Same man, same heart, same integrity, but new responsibility required preparation. This wasn't vanity, this was readiness. And then there's Ecclesiastes 9:8. Let your garments always be white. That verse isn't about fashion, it's about care, intentionality, preparedness. Yes, God looks at the heart, but men respond to presentation. And a man who respects the moment prepares for it. I once watched two men walk into the same meeting. Both were sharp, both were competent, both had good ideas. One looked like he expected to be there. The other looked like he wandered in by accident. Now here's where it gets interesting. Nobody questioned the first man. People leaned in when he spoke. The second man? They interrupted him. They explained things to him that he already knew. And after the meeting, someone said, I didn't realize you had that much experience. He had always had it, but his appearance never signaled it. That's when it clicked for me. Style doesn't create confidence, but it reveals seriousness. And seriousness invites trust. People don't listen harder because you're loud. They listen because something about you says, this man is prepared.
Prepared men are rarely questioned.
Now let's be honest. Most men resist improving their style because it feels uncomfortable. They say things like, I don't care about clothes. I'm not trying to impress anyone. But here's the truth. Neglect is not humility. It's avoidance. Men will research investments, fitness programs, leadership books, but freeze when it comes to learning how to dress like an adult. Why? Because style forces you to confront identity. You have to ask, who am I? What do I stand for? What kind of man am I becoming? And that's uncomfortable. But discomfort is not danger. Growth usually starts right where comfort ends.
Neglect is often indecision in disguise.
Here's where this connects back to discipline. Style is discipline you can see. It's choosing order over convenience, consistency over randomness. A man who dresses with intention usually lives with intention, not extravagance, consistency, clean clothes, proper fit, simple, timeless choices. This isn't about being flashy, it's about being ready. When your appearance is ordered, your behavior follows. Discipline shows up in posture, in speech, in how you carry yourself. And over time, people respond differently. Not because you demanded respect, but because you quietly earned it.
Order on the outside often reflects order within.
Let me keep this practical. Don't overhaul your wardrobe. Don't chase trends. Don't try to become someone you're not. Just dress like a man prepared for responsibility. Clothes that fit. Clothes that are clean. Clothes that show restraint. Scripture says, whoever is faithful in little is faithful in much. Start small. Consistency beats complexity. Dress like the man you're becoming, not the boy you used to be. Here's the takeaway. Masculine style isn't about ego. It's about stewardship. A man who knows who he is doesn't need to announce it. He shows it. Presence precedes opportunity. Preparation invites trust. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel. This January, we're building men of order, faith, and presence. Not louder men, stronger men. Stay strong, stay sharp, stay gentlemanly. Go be legendary.
A man who knows who he is never needs to explain himself.